What's up guys, it's Ezamak and welcome back to part 13 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. When we last left off, we infiltrated Redcliffe Castle, we took the main gates with the help of the incredible Redcliffe Knights, and we're about to go and enter the main entrance and see if we can't figure out why this supposed demon is still here, if we can find the Owl who is deadly ill in bed, and if we can't figure out the rest of the mysteries of Redcliffe Castle. So I've got my fresh cup of tea, I hope you've got yours too. Let's crack on. But before we do go in to the castle, I want to see if this takes us to the world map. Just to a village, right, okay. Because I think we might have a... Oh, yeah, we've got a couple of injuries on the characters. But we do have injury kits. You know what, we'll see how we do in these first couple of fights of the episode, and if it gets too bad we might use those injury kits. Let's go in with Superb.
What is the situation? Shall we go to the hall with you, or shall we wait here?
Let's go to the hall together.
Excellent. Let us go now then, and see what awaits us there.
I like the sound of that. If you're enjoying the series so far, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. Well, Bantegan's lost the plot, it seems. This must be Connor. That creepy music.
Are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
That's me.
Now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is just a man, Connor. Like your father.
Just a man.
I'm tired of hearing about him. Besides, he's nothing at all like father. Look at him. Breathing and not dying in the slightest. I could change that, mind you.
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath.
Crikey.
What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
It appears the rumours are true. Connor has been possessed by a demon. So he is the evil force you spoke of.
No! Don't say that!
That's true, though.
So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal.
That's a bad
Father
move.
is alive.
And we've had a crash. We'll be right back.
Father is alive. Just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world.
Ooh.
Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
So we're back after the crash. Wow, he's obviously, has he got Tegan possessed as well? I need to see Arleman.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All this sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary.
I agree.
Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't. Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
This is creepy, man. Uh-oh, he's ran off.
Now let's see. Which one?
Oh, God. Okay.
Show them the back of Redcliffe.
Oh, Christ, he's got them all possessed. Right, Morrigan. Darling, I'm going to need you to cone of cold. We should freeze. Yep. Liliana, you stay on the damage. And then as soon as the ice melts, yep, we won't deal with these in the corner. Oh yeah, we're fine. Morrigan, you deal with him. At least we've got a few Redcliffe Knights of our own. Oh no, I don't want to kill Tegan. It's not his fault.
Tegan.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Tegan. Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed
Breathe.
Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please.
Indeed.
Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
You knew about this all along.
Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
Clearly the child is an abomination. There is only one way to stop it.
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please. I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
Where is Connor now? Why did he run?
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room, or...
I doubt he's waiting in ambush. I mean, even if he's possessed by a demon, it's just a boy's body still. What are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
We can't kill a young boy, demon or no demon. Please don't say we're considering that.
Connor is my nephew, but he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be merciful.
No? What about the mage? He could know something of this demon.
Man, this is
If he
tough.
still lives, we could speak to him.
Oh, God. He's down in the dungeon. He's still
Then we
alive.
should bring him here immediately. I do not know how much we can trust him. But we must find out what he knows. Tegan, could you find him?
I will try. Though if he resists, I will not hesitate to kill him. I'll return shortly.
Smart choice, Tegan.
You're lucky to be alive, John. After all you've done.
I
I
agree.
didn't summon any demon, Lady Isolde. But I did poison the owl, and that started all this. I'm willing to help if you'll let me. The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade, without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have blood magic.
Oh. What difference does that make? The blood magic to Valyrium.
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy.
Oh no.
This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Oh, wow. So we either kill the boy, or we sacrifice somebody else to go and kill the demon, and hopefully save the boy. Wow. Someone's going to die either way.
Either my son or the sacrifice. Let it be me then. I will give my life for his.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
Oh, of course it'd be Morrigan going into the Fade. Wow. There must be another way to enter the Fade. We did hear Jowan mention several mages.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
The Circle Tower's not far from here.
That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mages' help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
I will take that chance.
Very well. I will keep Jowan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
That's very true. So interesting, this is an option I've never actually chosen before. What I normally do, I normally go into the Fade and then do that path, sacrificing Nora, or whatever her name is. You can also just go and kill the boy. But I've never tried this before, so we'll do it. And also, a little bit of lore for you. If you choose the mage origin story, Jowan is your friend, and you inadvertently help him escape for having blood magic. So it's an interesting one that he pops up again. Right. It's great. A lot of the origins, you will see other characters pop up again, just reoccurring. Let's explore the castle a little bit. Oh, never mind. Okay, they don't like this. Fucking shit myself. We're all good. We're okay. Cone of cold, please, Morrigan. Alistair and me might get a little bit frozen, but that's fine. Oh, we've still got the Redcliffe Knights as well. That's good. Go on and freeze me. Thank you. We're fine. Alistair's looking a little bit fruity, but you should be okay. Morrigan, do it again. Oh wow, now it's just nearly everyone that's frozen. Okay. Lightning, please. Thank you. Alistair, you're going to heal. I have died. Okay, that's a shame. There you go, Morrigan. Morrigan is very much proving to be the MVP right now. Just doing all the work for us, all the damage. You trying to knock me over for? There we go. So it seems like if we just take control of Morrigan for the fights, we should be absolutely golden. Oh my good god! Chamberlain, he seems to be dead and very much part of the Walking Dead. Right, Chamberlain, come on then. Have we still got the? No, the Redcliffe Knights have gone. They've left us. You all aren't too bad to deal with. Maybe for Alistair, but we'll make sure we go back to camp to heal our injuries before we go to the Circle of Magi. Lightning, please. Thank you. See, how's Liliana taking the hits better than Alistair? Doesn't make any sense at all. Like, better than me as well. Does Liliana just have a substantial amount of health? Right. We're safe there. Darling, please can you open these for me?
As you like.
Large wooden shield. Cabinet unlocked. Ooh. Silver ring gift and spirit balm. Studded leather helmet. Okay. Inventory full. Well, crikey. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had this happen this early. Redcliffe shields, they weren't as good as ours were. No. Right, that's nowhere near as good, so destroy you. Destroy the small metal shield as well. It's actually worth quite a lot though, so maybe we'll keep that, yeah. These we can destroy. You're not worth that much. Anything less than a sovereign will destroy. Well, maybe not anything, but you know, a lot of stuff. Grey iron, we don't need anything grey iron at this point. Mud iron, everyone's got a necklace of them. Right. Okay, so we'll see what else we can loot, and if we run out of room again, we'll really go for it. Redcliffe vault key as well, that could be helpful. Desk. Alistair's mother's amulet. Well, I'm guessing that gift's for Alistair, because it'd just be a bit stupid if it was for anyone else. We could go up top, but we'll wait until we return from the castle, for reasons we will find out later. Let's pop a quick save, just in case it decides it wants to crash again, because that was a nightmare. Main hall. Can't. Oh, so that's the other door when we were making our way into the castle. I see. I see. Right. So our objective now, go to the Circle of Magi. We've got treaties with them anyway, so we can hopefully get help from them. And we need to find out if they can in some way help us with Connor's apparent condition of literally not being in control of his own body. Right, so let's go back to camp. And first thing I want to do is give Alistair's mother's amulet to him. Oh, do I have to be on Alistair to give it to him? Good gift. Ooh!
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it on the road somewhere. I found it in Redcliffe Castle in the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Back when Arl Eamon told me I was being sent to the Chantry, I took my mother's amulet, the only thing I ever had of hers, and shattered it against the wall. I was so angry.
Oh,
so he must have found it and had it repaired. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left, thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Anyhow, let's go. And thanks again.
You're very welcome. That's a nice little moment from Alistair there. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to take this time to... we're just going to have a little talk with our party members, I think. Let's go and see what Rollo's saying. Hello, buddy.
Oh, why, you little...
Did you just jump at the sight of your own shadow again?
Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Oh, Alistair. Good boy. Teach that silly Alistair a lesson.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Good riddance.
I once heard a
he's
really
back
old
again.
legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh, Alistair. If you have it and you didn't know it, it was probably tasty. Oh, some of the interactions, man.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Well then. I think he means you need some more meat on your bones. It's a 4-pack counts, he means well.
Dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It was a gift, you can't just throw it away like that. No, you heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Oh. You're a mean lady.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Brilliant.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Oh, I thought there might be a one with Liliana. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? It's gonna take some time, you know. Best character in the game. Best character, good old doggo. Alistair,
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
You said this Arl Eamon raised you.
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Really? That must have been tough for them.
Well, they were flying dogs, you see. Surprisingly strict parents, too. And devout Andrastians to boot.
That is what they say about Anders.
That, and that they make a great deal of cheese. Funny, but the dogs never mention cheese. As a matter of fact, if you said cheese around them, they'd start growling. Isn't that odd? Or did I dream all
Growls
of
all
that?
the time.
Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
All my dreams were just the archdemon, Alistair. Ugh. I'm going to hit you very soon now. I dream of becoming a Grey Warden. Oh, wait.
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind.
Okay.
My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arl Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was older.
But you blamed him then, I take it.
I was young and resentful and not very pious. Of course I blamed him. I remember screaming at him like a little child. Well, I was a child, so I doubt he was surprised. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Oh, wow. What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet.
Makes sense.
Remember, I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Jarl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Well, we just gave him that amulet back. He was very happy with that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised he stopped coming back if you just started ignoring him. You were young.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Jarl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Very nice. A little bit of approval from Alistair there. Let's go see what Leliana has to say.
Yes?
I think you should go. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no?
That's what I
When
interpreted
woke,
it to be.
I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Did you hear voices? And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it.
We can.
There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
It's a good point. I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Very true. Very true. Leliana approves. Okay, that's good. We won't go through all the dialogue options yet. We'll save some, but let's see what our huge friend Sten has to say.
Why are we stopping?
We're working together, Sten. I think we should get to know each other.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
You alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Apparently not, because you keep dying. You said you were in the army.
I am.
Detailed information. What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Okay. I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
A little hostile, aren't
Many
we?
humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
Good point. So this is you being calm and helpful.
Couldn't you tell?
Just follow orders, you'll do fine.
As you wish.
And he still approves of that. Oh, man likes his just short, blunt conversations, doesn't he? Oh. Hello there, Morrigan. God, that hat looks stupid.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? No, we'll go back. We'll ask her.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you
If
something.
you must.
Did you grow up in the Kikari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
I'm just asking. You can probe me anytime.
Any number
Oh,
of
I
facts
hit the
would
wrong one.
inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply
Anywhere.
Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen.
That's
For all
fair.
that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Mad. Just 'cause she was a little girl. When she actually was a witch of the wilds. Okay. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play.
Fair
The
enough.
point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not
Very
that I
true.
did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that
Fair.
Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
+6. Oh. We are breaking her stern exterior down. You will love me, Morrigan. You will love me. We'll pop a quick save. Yeah, very interesting. Again, what we've grown up with as the normal world is completely alien to Morrigan, and what we would consider being the wilds. That was just her whole
You and
childhood.
your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
You're welcome. Right, we have a full inventory, so we need to sell some shit. Them long swords, didn't need them. Don't need the mace. Heavy maul. Sten has a good sword anyway. We'll get rid of the enchanted daggers finally. Fire arrows and ice arrows could be very much used by Liliana. The crystals, I know I said for something cool they are, but I don't think we're going to be using that something cool anyway. So we might as well just get rid of it all. Cold and electricity, no, we're not going to use Rollo again, I don't think either, so we'll get rid of them. Sell these. Get rid of you. Don't need the mud idol. Right. These blank vellum, fancy vase, greenstone. Are these all gifts? They are all gifts. Andraste's grace. So we'll keep the runes and our crafting stuff. And all this is crafting as well. No, trap triggers, not fussed about. Okay, fire crystal. Potions and traps. Okay, we'll keep them. Anything we want off you, Bodan? I don't think so. No, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We do need to see if anyone needs a level up. Ooh, Rollo. Strength and Constitution. And that was it, I think, wasn't it? Is Rollo this way? Yeah, everyone else is fine. Good to know. Right. And it looks like we're going to end the episode there, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out my TikTok as well for a lot of shorts. And yeah, we'll see you again in the next episode. I have been Ezamak, guys. Peace.